Alright, we're about to head into the forgotten battlefield. A couple of things before we go in. We're soon going to get hold of a new set of abilities which are gradient attacks. One of them is exceptionally important for Miel, because once we get her relationship status upgraded, she'll actually gain access to something that's 1 AP and sets you into virtuous stance. Extremely useful. Means we don't need to rely on Swift Stride or any weapons for her to get into shape. Anyway, a couple of things that are important. Changed up my kit skills very slightly. We had plenty of skill points spare. Haven't used all of mine, so if you guys have been following along, you should be well along by now, especially if you did some of the grindy spots, which I haven't done. And so I've unlocked all set, which is very nice. It's very important though, because you can see how expensive this is, and this is best when you use it at the beginning of battle. So if you don't want her to be completely limping as soon as the battle starts after this is done, which I usually don't mind, to be honest, because we get so much out of this, make sure you have all of the energizing starts on her at the very beginning and get some energizing type abilities on there, because she does run dry quite a lot on AP for me. Lune, on the other hand, we have not swapped anything from the last one. The only real difference is I've changed weapon to Demenerim, which I can't remember where we picked it up, but as you might imagine, this scales very nicely with luck and agility, which is what I'm targeting for stats, and reduces the cost of lightning skills by 1. So quite nice. I think maybe this one probably comes out a little bit more just because of the higher level, but as you can see, once we get that to level 10 very soon, 20% more to our lightning skills, which when you saw how we devastated some enemies previously, pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. May I'll stick with the fire weapon here. And skills wise, we haven't changed anything here. We're still mainly wanting to rock between Rain of Fire and Spark. Combustion if we want to get some extra damage on there. Swift Stride if we want to go into Virtuous before combusting. Breaking rules for taking off shields and offensive switch stance. The only real thing we don't have on Mael is a break. Makes Fleuret kind of tempting because, but because on Shell here we have Phantom Blade, that's a break, and we have Mayhem on Lune. We should be fine. We shouldn't need one on every character. We've got 2 available. If we've lost access to 2 characters, we might be struggling. So I feel like, you know, just a quick breakdown before we go in should make sure everybody's, you know, at least mostly prepped. I'm still learning Pictos, so Pictos that are equipped are not necessarily perfect.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the Paintress. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Let me show you something.
Oh no, wait, this is the new parry. I thought we were going to get access to the alpha attacks. It's not until we get a bit further. Right, something wasn't added up in my head, I knew. Yeah. So now we're going to get these grey attacks. I'm terrible at predicting them. Mostly because this one comes out first, right? So it makes you think, oh, this is going to be like a special attack we just have to keep an eye out for. And annoyingly, that is not the case. Man, so we can get lightning dance straight off. Let's just execute it. I don't even have the
Any other tricks we
don't
should
even
know?
have the stains. Sorry, so you're not staying in. Shiel goes first. Lune male. Who else is? We're playing dicey here. Alright, so let's keep going. Don't think it's too much here. Anyway, just keep your eyes out. You never know what I missed. Sometimes when I'm like streaming and stuff and I'm looking down at chat, I do miss some stupid stuff. Which is why sometimes I have to, you know, double check what's coming. I like pause the recording. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna wander off a little bit, double check everything's where I think I remember it. Up here, we want to go left first. I remember that much. And we have reached good milestone, I think, in the game. Good chunk the way through. We're at least a third. I think in terms of like
Expedition.
central zones till we beat the boss halfway.
Most of them.
Technically that's right,
Is it
but
still
we're going left first.
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
This area is wider than it is long. These enemies are annoying because the initial animation for its combos is the same, or feel the same. Little ones at the front. So I feel like when we have to parry these, now that they all have these grey attacks,
Let the ink flow.
I don't want to say unfair, but it just doesn't feel good to me. That's why I fired this out. None of these are evasive, so...
Finesse and grace.
What do we even go for first? Kinda wanted to show it.
On me.
Missed it. This is what I'm saying. So it sounds daunting that she's on half health right now, but she gets three hits there without having to worry, right? So in terms of going around, we're just not all that afraid. Spark, either way you out right now, probably. Ain't even a thing. Yeah, and having that energizing starts made Shield really good. Oh, we could have done Thunder Move right there because we've set straight up for it, but what a waste that would have been. I think it's funny. Alright, so you don't really need to see. I mean, I didn't get to show the move I wanted to show, but don't see. I know I want to go to left first. There's all sorts of stuff as well. We've got longer shell. That's real nice. Hello, Troubadour boy. Let's get you. Faced a harder one of these before, so should not really need too much introduction. So from here, I reckon the best way to go is left. We get this fork in the road here. Quite a lot of stuff. Go ahead and deal with these. And then we'll come on down. Left side here. We're going to cross up there later on. We're going to do our loop first. Hello, big guy. Let's get you. So you see these enemies look very similar, but the weapons do change, and that changes the parry timing on these. I feel like I should point that out. I feel like the hammer's one of the hardest ones, and the sword's annoying. I think the axe is the easiest one to actually parry. But you can see the pattern being all set into wildfire, and then having Mael pick on whichever one is on the most health. Pretty much has it so that as they even try to start fighting, they're just all going to fall down real quickly. So there's almost nothing to worry about here at all with the setup that we got. Oh man, they're offensive. I mean, we don't quite have double burn yet, which is going to be mad. But, you know, they didn't get a chance to go.
Interesting.
So with the Lumina, we can go up the stairs now. Deal with this group. And then from here, We got loot through the windows. If the windows or doors, whatever that's supposed to be.
Well, that will
We're
help.
not going to drop down there yet because the bridge pointed out earlier. It's right here. Yeah, I was going to say we got loot. Was that an enemy I heard? No, thought I heard something chasing me. Up to the top though. Grab this boyo. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Just going around the corner. Grab another picto. Man, it's crazy to think that we're picking up level 8s and we just got ourselves like a level 20 odd. With that being done, I think the best thing to do next is, oh man, go back hiccups. Come out this back end where we can drop down, loot this corner.
Nice.
And then we can head on out. Like this. I don't think we can get up there until we've reached some of the checkpoints. There are a lot of branches in this area. I actually really like this area because it's wider than it is long. And it makes it feel kind of cool to explore. I quite like that. So we've already looted now. You can see kind of that area. We've looted pretty much that part. Actually, I guess if we bring the map up, well, the compass, we've looted kind of the west part. We're now heading east in case you guys need some, what's the word, orientation there. So now we're just going to loop on around to the right hand side. Continue looting as we go. Quite a lot of checkpoints, so we don't have to worry about durability if you're like using heals or whatever. It's really not going to be an issue. Alright, got a longer shell here. I'm going to have to change some pictos over for a minute. And then we can come on around. Yeah, I think we jump in. There's definitely loot, yeah, in there that we need to get. Look. You guys ready to get excited? Ooh, Interesting Start 4. It's the last one I've seen. Probably shouldn't be quite as excited as me, but it is nice. Interesting Start 4 has gone straight on Shell. And it's probably going to stay there until we get plenty more Lumina. I'm probably going to lean some extra on her, just because of how I like to start my battles, right? I really, really like starting up with the old set, so it makes me excited to get Energizing 4. And then we're going to continue around this right-hand side. We're kind of hollowing the area out, if you would. I almost missed a piece, though. Look at that, some chrome over there. Somebody would have yelled at me for not going up there for that. Sorry, got it. It's just a bit chrome. Don't worry, we've got it. So we're going to continue around. We're going to have two. This bit's really weird. I don't think there's another part like this where you get two checkpoints right next to each other, right? There's going to be one up that way. I remember rightly, one on the left. And is this... Yeah, if we look down here, can we see it? Yeah, look, it's pink down there. Let's go grab that. Actually quite well hidden below the bridge, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of people would just hang the camera over the side and be like, oh no, there's no loot down there, and then completely miss it. For now, though, we're going to head up this way. Here we get another flag. So we got two checkpoints with no enemies between them. I find that really weird. Now I have another bit where we can start clearing this out. I'm going to go along the handholds. I don't think there's anything in the boxes here, no? Don't think so. We've got a troubadour enemy. Just something to bear in mind. We can break this soon. Can't be cheeky. Usually it's a loon underneath. I don't think I came back to break this one yet. So it's something we're going to have to come back for. Continue looping on around though. And I think the way... Use through there. It's like a thing we can pull ourselves up on. Deal with these first. Pretty big battle, as you can tell. Although I guess for showing off purpose, maybe we'll keep this one in.
A storm is coming.
I reckon we can crush these. Alright, looking good. Let's see how this goes. She's in a defensive stance, so if she gets counter off, it's just disgusting. Yeah, sword one. I said the sword was more weird. More burn. And then we pick on the one that's highest. That was pretty stupid, actually. I should have gone with a higher burn. It's dead on its turn now, anyway. At this point, because we've got max, I think we could actually get some foretell out, which you wouldn't otherwise be able to do. Pick whatever you want, I guess. I don't have to. I'm not paying attention. Like I don't even have to get that off. So yeah, even tripling up the big enemies around here, it's not really an issue. See what we got picked up there. Is it up there? I was sure there was a way we'd pull ourselves up onto a platform. Hello. Wait, you want it? Come here then. So come on around, grab that bad boy.
Nice.
That's so weird. So when your character dies, +4 AP to all allies. Loot there. Where is it? I was positive there was a pull thing here. No? Sadly, it doesn't loop around. I was quite surprised we don't get to open this gate, because we have been on the other side of there. Would have been a nice loop, actually, if we were able to go around. Why did I think we could pull ourselves up there? It's going to bug me. Alright, well, let's go back around. I don't feel like I've even took much damage. How's damage looking? Oh, Luna's took a little bit. Good. The passive healing is keeping everybody topped up. So, off to the next flag. We can just go ahead and tag it. And then from there, we get to come across the cannon as a bridge. So all that's kind of boxed off now. Which allows us to come on down.
An advantage.
Energy tint. Ooh. Grab this next group of enemies. Now we can continue heading through the zone. Just keep on going up. Are you aggroing? Let's go. Certainly oblige you. Come on. Troubadour. Now we can explore the upper area that we couldn't reach earlier. So see if you want to rest the flag. Kinda doesn't really make much difference to me right now. Grab the pink. Loops around there, as you might imagine. Got the tank. I can't remember where your platform is. I don't think it's far. I think it's pretty much go straight into it. Let me double check where this is. Let's do this. Let's get you out of the way first. Oh, it's right down there. Look, I just saw it. Alright, so let's move back to the tank. I know where it is now. So we're just going to push it across. I knew this one was quite simple. That's why I don't remember it very well. So just push it down. And then into the platform. Let's go. I feel like these are all simple at this point. Haven't come across one that gets particularly complicated. The one with the most shield, the one that gets all the shields right near the beginning is the most difficult one in my opinion. Man, feed me AP. Go on. That is your own funeral there, buddy.
The elements dance.
Go on, let's do it. I bet it goes straight down. There's no way of surviving, right? Hilarious. No materials to get to 10 though. I really want to give that an extra 20% damage. That'd be lovely. Up to the side. Should be able to see down there. That's where we were before. Kind of boxes this whole, what would you call this, the western side would all be done once we've finished just messing around, grabbing all the loot. Don't think there's anything there. No. Some chroma there though in the box.
Great.
Don't get so excited. It's just a bit of chroma. I thought there was one more pink. One more. No, maybe not. I think all of the fire's distracting my eyes. I think that's everything. Pretty sure that's everything. Which means now we're gonna have to come to an enemy that we're gonna skip because we've gone so heavily into fire right now. I would need to. I mean, actually, Lune's pretty fine, and Shale's pretty fine. But I'd need to get Urso prepped, and I'm not ready to do that right now. We are going to have to come back and face off against every enemy again, eventually. So, when we do that, and we clean up, and we've got to come back for the route anyway. We're going to deal with the chromatic enemy that has fire elemental, which means it absorbs all my fire damage, which is not ideal for me. Talk to the fading lady. It's down here. We can steal its loot, though. So let's come on down. Grab this.
Useful.
It's going to be down there. This is the troubadour. It does drop some good damage, some good thing. I'm wondering if maybe I can rush it with. Maybe we can get away with just Looney. If we can get it now, it will be a benefit. Wouldn't be able to use wildfire. We'll have to use something else to build up the thing. And we could change our weapon just so she can do offensive switch. Just to change the element on it. Offensive switch would be useful. Okay, we're gonna give it a go. Against my better judgment, I don't think it's a good idea, but we're gonna do it. Oh, clearly. That's because he wiggled his shoulders. The shoulder wiggle is the telltale on that. Alright, there it is right there. Let's loot the other side. I'm sure there's a thing, yeah. You can get a top there as well. I'm much better prepared at this point than when I came here on the streams.
Great.
I mean, that's powerful. Right, so it does fire damage, gets healed by fire. Let's just swap this out because fire is useless, right? So let's at least have ice on there. We'll leave you as you are. Leave you as you are. They're both actually fine. Yeah, just means Bale can't use any. She can't use Spark or Rain of Fire or Combustion. Or Swift Strike. So she gets Breaking Rules, and she gets Offensive Strike, which actually means she can attack twice. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. I think might be doable. Might be. I could also get crushed.
Please survive.
Too early.
Storm is coming.
Right. Not wildfire, but I do need to get no, we can use light, right? So we can ice lance. Yeah, and we'll have to heal somebody. Get 2 light. Yeah, okay. This is doable. Ice lance it is. Let's go. Oh man, she's going to be stanceless for most of this. Let's hope the plan works. I can just bust it down.
That's lucky. Careful.
Damn it, missed it again.
Let us stay.
We have survived. Right, so you need to do a heal now. Right, on anybody. Somebody needs to feed her an energy pill. Which you're going to go stances anyway. Let's do it now.
Ready?
Should now work, right? You can go ahead and cleanse anybody. We've got a lot of fire on everybody, but it's fine. Let's put some hotel on there.
Ready to evade. Go. Careful.
Okay.
Whew.
The elements dance.
Right, so in theory that's 2 light, which makes up thinking we've got 1 blue. Sorry, kiddo. Oh, we shouldn't have been able to do that, but we did. But now, extra AP on successful parry. We'll take that. There we go. Just a little bit of forethought. We were fine. I don't know what I was worried about. Let's put the umbrella ring back on.
Nice.
We've looked at that. We've got the one above. Yep, that's right. And I think I'm gonna quickly rest and change my pick toes. It's a good place for me to just pause the recording slightly. All right, now that we're all set and we've cleared everything previous to the gate, apart from one thing that we're gonna have to come back for,
Looks like we
anyways.
passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Don't think that we are.
I guess we're lucky.
Right, so break that. I think the rest are on there. Where's the third one? I can't remember now. Must be near the pink cage. Yeah, there we go.
What have we here?
More heals, baby. Can't be worried someone's coming behind me then. Looking right, anything looped around? No, it's a perfect little nook to hide something in there, but they didn't. Grab that. That should mean we're almost at the end. Let's go through the gate onto the bridge, yes. This is an awesome boss fight. I beat this first time, so I can't say that I've got like notes or anything. All I remember is this is like the best, just most epic boss fight. Maybe not. There are a lot of nice, like, just experiences in this game, but this is one of them. You should experience this without watching.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls. Come on.
Badass AF.
hurt.
Fine.
Now, the best thing about this boss fight is, it doesn't have many false swipes, so it has some fairly long combos, but I found them pretty fair when I was fighting it, and that just made it so enjoyable.
Let me flow.
It's resistant to fire. Let's see how much that resistance helps it. Oh man. Did not judge that. Very well. Faster, please. And could we have some additional EP back?
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's just stick with the plan of building up burn stacks on there.
Take your shot.
Haven't fully. Got two. I'll take two. Let's apply loads of Fortalion. Let's do it.
Better.
You know what's sad is I could probably put it down right now.
Lightning dance.
Probably shouldn't. But this is what you do if you want to beat it fast, right? You will be brought to heel. It's just sick. I love it. Oop. Oh, missed. Oh. Got it. Right. Send attacking us. Have a thunder. Doesn't want a thunder. I need red and light. So wildfire stocks that back up nicely.
Take your shot.
Ah, I missed it again.
Help me.
Still need more. Oh, and she's about to... Yeah, she's going to have to reset the thing again in a minute. No thermals on you.
Try me.
Oh, wrong one. Damn it. That's the wrong one. Like I said, quite long, but fair enough. So that explodes maybe.
Time to strike.
Go! Stormblood, I remember this one. Oh, yeah. What?
Now's our chance.
It's gonna be in there. Sorry. Dually so.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Alright, now leave. Combo attack 1. Now we can do normal attacks that give us more than one attack. Pretty good. I have no idea what decides where the cannon can't put ropes. But this should bring us out conveniently enough to where Verso wants us to put that rope, to bury our companion. Is there more stuff around here? Yeah. Just alumina, it's fine. And I can't remember. Does this take us back? I don't know if this takes us back. Two in directions. Oh man, serious, such a blur. I think I accidentally went to the tree. Yeah, this is the
place.
story spot. Yeah. So let's get that done. Prepared to cry again? Because you haven't done that enough yet.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The Paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. next life.
Alright, so with that done. Alright, leave it. I can't remember if there's loot here or not. I'm gonna have a quick look around just to double check. But just if there's not, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go have a quick double check, make sure there's nothing we've missed. Alright, so we do actually have one piece of loot to go and grab. It's a light blue, which means it's probably a significant upgrade. I didn't check what it was anyway, so I don't even know if I got this on my stream character, because I think I thought we were in like emotional mode, so we didn't really need to keep an eye out, but I guess we did. And they do like put it right behind you as well. You don't look up here as you're coming through the forest. Revive tint energy. Oh, I actually do have that on my stream character. I remember seeing that. The weird thing is, a lot of these tints that we get right now, some of them are actually basically getting them early, because if we come to a spot where we get an upgrade version of it, we would have gotten it there as well. So one of the cool things about the game is, even if you miss something, it's likely that you'll get it later anyway. Which is good. In any case, we get to leave. We're now on the next part of the continent. This was quite straightforward of an area. Oh, back at camp here, we need to do this bit as well.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's going to take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
I think I'm going to finish the recording here, because I don't know how much you guys want to see all of these conversations. So I'm obviously going to talk to everybody right now and progress all of their dialogues and storylines. There is a choice of romancing. I'm going to guess it's only Lune and Xiao. I haven't checked with Mayal, and I'm not going to check whether or not that's possible. So that's on you if that's something you want to do. But I was generally starting conversations with Xiao, and that ends up leading to stuff. And I don't know if that locked me out of doing it with Lune, so that's what I'm going to aim for with this playthrough.
Your oldest friend.
But I'll leave that for you guys to explore. I'm going to finish the episode here, and we'll meet back on the world map.